Okay, this is our review of Suicide Squad, where we just got back from seeing it. Let's start with you. What did you think of it? What's your grade?
Overall, I thought it was pretty good. I didn't think it was great, but I thought it was pretty good. If I had to give it a grade, probably a B plus.
Whereas the comic book nerd would give it an A. I would give it 90, 91 if I'm scoring it by numbers, like a teacher would
B
do.
plus is not bad.
No, it's not bad at all.
I liked it a lot better than I did Batman v Superman.
I didn't like Batman vs. Superman because of Batman being,
An idiot.
being a butthole and an idiot. And I mean, Lex Luthor just, come on. Lex fooled him too easy. But it does tie into this movie.
Yes.
And Batman has about 15 seconds screen time in this to lead to Justice League, which is coming up next, and all of that. So we had to see it in order to see this, which I was super stoked to see because it's got my Lady Harley Quinn in it, and it's got a few minutes of Joker in it.
Yeah, if you're going to see this movie thinking this is going to be a Joker movie, you're going to be very sad walking out of the theater because he's only in this movie for about 10 minutes at best.
Exactly. Joker's a wonderful thing. Jared Leto, great. Love seeing him. He's a good musician. But if you're going to see it just because of that, no. If you're a comic book nerd like me, then go, because you won't be disappointed. There's a few people out there already posting saying don't go, it's junk. They're obviously not following the comic books, and they're just not wanting to, they're just movie fans and not into the comic books like I've followed. And hold on a second. Sorry, have a Pomeranian interrupting.
But that did any good.
It won't do any good. But yes, anyway.
What do you think the positives?
Positive. Margot nailed it.
I agree. I thought she was very
She shows the highly intelligent, but the childlike, which is exactly up my alley. I love that. Shows the intelligent only when she has to. Jared Leto nailed the comic book version of Joker. I mean, the little bit that he needed to be on time on the air, nailed it. I mean, when you've got that many main characters,
a lot of characters.
There's so many main characters. Deadshot nailed it. Will Smith didn't say, I'm king of the camera, I will have the main lead.
I thought he did a very good job. I was worried that he was going to become, the film would become the Will Smith show, but he knew when to step back, and
he didn't blast himself
Yeah.
and take over. I was worried too. He didn't blast it. Great. Did very good. Came in and left like he needed to. Diablo did great.
it's probably my favorite character.
Diablo was?
Yes.
Surprised me. Good. You've got a favorite. Enchantress, the witch, weak spot of the movie. It was good CGI. It was a good character. But she needed more lines when she was doing her spells. Needed more words to it. All she did was wiggle a little bit with a lot of smoke. It was weak.
It was the weakest part of the movie. To me,
that's what brought it down for both of us.
That knocked it down from being a great movie, a great superhero movie, to, just being a good superhero movie.
When you see the little snippets of Harley Quinn, you've seen pictures, you've got to have seen little spoiler pictures where Harley Quinn's drinking her little cup in her cell. It's perfect. It's just, it nails it. She is a little lady, but she's a hard ass when she needs to be. It nails it. Amanda Waller, the character, she's the evil bitch in the.
She's very intimidating.
Yeah, she's the anti-hero in this, just like she is in the comics. I can't say more because it'll ruin it. We don't want to do a spoiler review, so I'm having to bite my tongue as best as possible. And the rest of it's really good. Killer Croc, he needs to be beefier, but other than that, I had no problems with it. He did really good. He nailed it. Other than needing to be a little bit, there's only so much beefier you can get with a real human playing that character that's half crocodile, half human. I mean, honestly. But, I mean, when you're converting it from comic book to film, having 1,000 real lead characters combined, meshed together, they nailed it. That's as simple and best as you can get. You get to see a little bit of Aquaman. Actually, you get to see a picture of Aquaman, and that's it. But that lets you know that when Justice League comes out next year,
yes,
that you're going to see him.
I think he's going to see him.
And it's just, that's good.
I thought the movie started off on a high note. The bottom almost fell out with the climax. It didn't, but it became close because I thought the
coming up to Enchantress, it was she's
weakest.
Slow because she was talking real quiet, real soft, and instead of doing the spells, they just had her on stage. That's all she was doing. She stood there doing this.
It was very weird.
No talking. She just
Very
stood there
strange.
doing that with smoke going around.
It was very strange.
It's supposed to be an action movie with a lot of stuff going on. She's standing here doing this. That's
Whenever
it.
she was on the screen, the pacing came to a halt. I mean, at one point, I was like, "Give me a break."
It bottomed out.
I thought in my head, "Give me a break."
It's like they almost put up in neon lights. Okay, this is your time to take a bathroom break, get something to drink, and come back so we can start the rest of the movie. Almost. I mean, it just almost paused the movie for just a moment. She's a good actress. When she was doing Dr. June Moon, it was alright. It was great, actually. But when Enchantress came on, it slowed it down. It was almost like they put her in slow motion. Literally, almost.
I just thought it was very weak.
They slowed her down.
Villain, you know.
For a super villain, bad chick.
This is very weak. It was just very strange. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
That's exactly right to explain it. You did explain it. But we have a Pomeranian and a Chihuahua that needs us, and we've got to get up early, so this is the end of it. Good night, folks.
Good night.